Hi, I'm Harry Barnett, and this is my daughter Peyton, and today we're going to go over the assortment of lap frames that are available at Barnett's Laptop Hoops. Let's see. To start off, just a little introduction here on how we started. Years ago, my father made a frame for my mother. We call it the original design, and this happens to be her frame. When I inherited it in a pile of parts, I started making frames of my own and selling them on eBay, and the business kind of took off from there. But this happens to be my mother's little lap frame, as you can see. It's got 4 little legs mounted on a hoop with a plywood base, and she actually covered hers with some padding to make it a little more decorative. So that's my mom's original frame. I kind of expanded on it over the years, making them. I'll give you an example. This is the same as this, without the padding. This is the original design frame. Right now I am bending all of my own hoops, steam bending those, using Baltic birch plywood for the base and poplar for any other components. On the bottom I will have magnets mounted, and this is for the bases that I'll show you in a moment. But that's our original design. They basically sit on your lap. You put your full top on top here, and you can easily, work with your hands. Let me show you the next one, the ring frame. This is an example of our ring frame. Basically, it's the same frame as what we had here, but it's lightened up. Completely cut out the bottom. Sits on your lap. It allows a little extra heat to ventilate through your legs if need be, and it's extremely lightweight. The next one is called a vented frame, and that is kind of a hybrid. It's like the original frame and it's like the ring frame, but I've cut out a lot here to lighten it up. But I also have the magnets installed that will work on the 3 bases that we use. So that's the 3 different designs that I have there. Now my little assistant over here, Peyton, is patiently waiting. She has another frame that we've designed. This is called our flip-up frame, and this is more for cross-stitch, needlepoint, embroidery, some of the smaller projects, even punch needle. But the advantage here is you can flip it up and look at the underside of your work, and you can loosen up the knob, put it back down, tighten it back up, and it stays right in your lap. This one comes in 3 different sizes, 8, 10, and 12, and all of these hoops actually are interchangeable. You can just buy extra hoops and put it right in the same frame. Another little frame that we have, I'll show this right to you here. Peyton, can you sit back a little bit? This one here comes in 12 inches only. This is a collapsible frame. I'm going to show you something here. It is completely held together with magnets. Easy storage, great for traveling. That's the collapsible frame. And believe it or not, these little magnets are extremely strong. You won't have to worry about them falling apart on you. It's nice and sturdy. Let's see. Before I move on, all of our frames come in a variety of sizes and styles. I start the frames at 10 inches, 12, 14, 16, and even a large 18, as you'll see over here. And they also come in square sizes, 12 inch, 14 inch, and 16 inch. So lots around here, and an 18 inch square. But the unique thing about ours is what we call the bases. Typical lap frames that you buy, they're all connected to a base that will make it tilt and spin. Came up with this great little idea. This is called a beanbag base. Most people are taking our lap frames and putting a pillow underneath them to kind of prop them up, or propping them up with their knees. Thought, well, why don't we use a beanbag Put that on your lap, get it to the angle that you want it to be at. Pop your lap frame on, and you can start hand quilting. Just push it into whatever angle that you like and desire. The Lazy Susans that are on top allow it to spin freely. You can easily readjust your quilt into any position. Another base that we came up with is called a sit-on base. Very simple. One knob that adjusts it this will adjust the angle back and forth. Underneath, I'm not going to pull it out right now, but there is 3 different height settings in case you wanted it to go a little higher. But this one slides under your legs, put it on your lap, tighten it up a little bit to whatever angle you want, and then you can pop a lap frame right on top. Find that comfortable spot, and it's elevated off your lap. Start quilting again, readjust. Let's see, what else can I show you? Floor stand. This one's kind of the Cadillac. Come on over here, Haley. This will slide, if you can see this, it will slide under your chair. We have a large 18-inch frame right there. Lazy Susan. It adjusts to any angle that you need it to. Tighten it back up when you find the right angle. Down here there's one knob that will pop out, and you can readjust it for different height settings in here. You see that? You get a whole bunch of them. Or even go up if you want to sit in a bar stool and work on it. The other benefits to this is it will break down for easy storage. It just has 2 knobs in the back here, 2 knobs on the side. It will all fold down into itself, and you can store it away. But that's our floor stand. What else can I tell you? We have hoops. Of course we have hoops. We start off from 5 inches and go all the way up to 18 inches. The 18-inch that's in my hand happens to be a rug hooking hoop. Okay, this one's 2 inches deep. Typical ones are going to be about 1.25 inches for your quilting needs. There are a couple other specialty hoops on there, like a little 5-inch one for embroidery, oval hoops, so forth and so on. Are we forgetting anything? Oh, thread caddies. Thread caddies. Kind of a little specialty item here. Got a few different designs. Pop your thread on here. Put your notions in the back. We got magnets. We got dowels. We got all sorts of goodies. But this is just a small selection. You'll find more on the website, along with a what we call a merry-go-round center. It's actually a storage center. We have featherweight tables and rug braiding stands. So that's about it. You can find us at www.laptophoops.com, or you can give us a call at 781-248-7291. Thank you.
Bye.